between Sydney and Melbourne did so in 1894. We had adventurers all across New South Wales and Sydney. The same roadways you see here are in the maps from the 1920s as being called cycleways. So we are only getting back what I think was always ours to share. And I think that's the big message, is this is nothing new. This is us getting the balance back. So I want you to all believe in how important it is for us to be proud of that. You may also not know that in World War I, 3,000 of our soldiers went to the Western Front on the top of a bicycle. They were the ones doing the reconnaissance and laying the lines in the front lines of Western Europe. So we have a very proud tradition to be part of and be proud of, and I think that what we're trying to do here is, again, redress a balance that was lost sometime in the mid-1900s. So it's our time, it's our turn to get it back and restore some of the pride and the faith that we should have in cycling as a right that we all should enjoy and have and do it in safety. But this is it now. This is an election coming up, and time for people to make decisions about what's important and what they will vote for and what they'll stand for and what they'll ask their politicians about. We put out a questionnaire 2 weeks ago for the politicians. It's on our website, and we've sent them directly to the heads of each of the parties. We've asked them to address a number of issues that we think will be important to cyclists, and we've given them a deadline of this Wednesday to provide us with the answers. We'll be publishing those answers and also our take on what really needs to be done by the end of this week. So please look at our website and see what, if anything, people report back on as to their position. I've had encouraging words, both, believe it or not, from the Liberals and the Greens, that they will actually be giving us an answer. I have not heard anything from Labour. So what we will hope to do is to make sure it's very clear to everyone how important this is. It's important to all of us that we take this very seriously and ask the questions that need to be asked. Because, let's face it, $158 million over 10 years is a ridiculously small amount of money. It's 0.2% of the transport budget. That's 0.2% of the transport budget going to cycling. We are actually spending $160 million to put car parking places at train depots or train stations around Sydney. $168 million, the same for 10 years of cycling budget, is going to buy us a few parking places around the city. Now what, and I asked the obvious question, are we also putting in a locker for cyclists, or putting a place for cyclists to actually put their the bicycles at these train stations? Are we actually putting the paths in to get cyclists to the train stations? And the answers have not been very encouraging, ladies and gentlemen. People are not looking at this as a complete system, they're looking at it one thing at a time. This has got to change, and we got to do it from this election forward. So let me ask all of you, do you think 0.2% is enough? No. I think they should hopefully hear that inside, and if not, we'll make sure that they know that next week. So again, thank you for inviting me. It's been an absolute pleasure to be part of this and to be with Clover Moore, who's my heroine and such an advocate, and also my old roommate Enrique from university. Who was going to guess that we both show up doing these sort of things in opposite parts of the world? But anyway, this is it. Please, let's keep the faith, do the right thing when you get on the roads, and make sure you encourage others to get out there and bicycle. And if you want to support us at Bicycle New South Wales, please do so. We're trying to speak up for you. Thank you. Thank you.